Hi everyone, I've got a really important video. Today I'm going to show you how to combine your multiple cloud storage accounts into a single seamless storage system on Windows using Rclone. I'll bring a similar video for Linux as well, but for today we'll just be sticking with Windows. While we'll use Google Drive as the primary example, the same setup works with any cloud provider supported by Rclone, including OneDrive, Dropbox, Mega, Wasabi, and more. By the end of this video, you'll know how to pull multiple cloud accounts, mount them as a local drive, manage them with a graphical interface, control everything through a browser, and even make it start automatically with Windows. This setup gives you a virtually unlimited storage solution across multiple cloud services. So let's first start with installing Rclone. First, let's install Rclone. If you don't know what Rclone is a powerful command line program that lets you manage files on cloud storage. It supports over 60 providers, including Google Drive, OneDrive, Dropbox, Mega, Amazon, S3, and more. Using Rclone, you can copy, sync, and move files across multiple accounts efficiently. So to do that, you just need to go first to the rclone.org in their website, go to the downloads, and then download. If Linux users are watching this, the process is similar, but I'll be coming with another video. So for Windows, we just install for Windows depending on what your processor is. I have already downloaded all the files, so if you are on 64-bit you can just download that. If you are on 32, download that, or any one that you need. So after downloading, so that's the file. We'll just extract that file. So after that file has been extracted, you can just copy all, or the most important one is the executable for Rclone. So you just need to copy that. Just go into the C drive, make a folder, and then just paste that in here. So after that has been done, we will go into our environment variables. We'll edit that, and we will go into the path, edit, and then we'll just copy the path where the Rclone executable is, and then we'll just hit new, or maybe I'll just delete that and then show you. Just do that and then hit OK, and OK, and OK again. So after that has been done, you just open the command prompt. It's better you run that as administrator, and then just check if the Rclone is successfully installed by just doing Rclone version. So it will show, if you see this, then the Rclone has been successfully installed. The next step, what we are gonna do is we're gonna install WinFsp. So it just stands for Windows File System Proxy. So it is a software that allows programs to create virtual file systems on Windows. Rclone uses it to mount cloud drives as virtual drives, letting you access your cloud storage just like a local drive. Just download WinFsp. So in order to download that, you just go to the winfsp.dev and go to the download, and then download the installer for Windows. So after the file has been downloaded, it is just a normal executable installer for Windows. Just double click and install, as I have already installed that. So you just need to click on next until it gets installed. After that has been done, so the next step for us is to configure our cloud remotes. Make sure you are signed in. So I've got one Gmail account signed in, and then I've got another Gmail account signed in as well in the browser. So after that has been done, we'll go back to the CMD. Then we will configure our Rclone for our drives to be configured. So just hit rclone.config. You can do this through the rclone.config file as well, which is in the app data. I will show you later, or maybe I'll show it right now. So you just need to go through the app data and then Rclone. So go that. So you have the config file there. You just need to open that. And then whatever your configuration you have done for the Rclone, it will be here, like all the drives and their app keys and all. So it's better we do that through our command line CLI. So it's pretty straightforward. You don't need to be tech savvy or something. It's pretty straightforward. So let's do it with the CLI for now. So just hit the Rclone config command, then hit enter. Okay, so we've got three options. That's new remote, set configuration password, and quick config. So what we are looking for is new remote. So we'll just click or enter, and then we'll just give a name for the drive. So let's give our first drive, that one. We just say G drive 1. And then as you can see, we've got 63 options to choose from, and as we're using Google Drive, we need to select Google Drive, which is at option 22 drive. And you can do similar, you just need to choose the number, so it supports OneDrive and all other 56 cloud storage companies. So you just need to, so the process is same, you just need to choose the number according to the cloud provider, and rest of the process is same. Even in Linux, so it's same process, you just need some tweaks here and there, but it's same. So as we are using Google Drive, we will be using option 22. So down there just enter 22. For Google application client ID, just leave enter. So OAuth client secret, you can set it up manually, but it's okay to just leave it empty. As my CMD in administrator mode was really lagging, so I'll just open the CMD in normal mode. So let's go through the configuration again. So this rclone config, and we'll be creating a new remote, and we'll just give a name for the first drive, and I'll set it as G drive 1. And then we'll choose from the given cloud providers, and as we are using Google Drive, we will be entering 22. Client ID, just leave that empty. Client secret, leave that empty. And in here we need the access label that the Rclone needs from the drive. So for the option 1, we have full access for all files and all the other settings, but we are looking to use the full access for all files, so we'll just give 1 for the scope. Service account file, just leave that empty or default. Edit advanced config, just leave it default, so just press N or just hit enter. Use web browser to automatically authenticate Rclone with remote, you will be doing that. So if you just hit enter or Y, it will open the prompt for sign in for the Google or authenticate the Google account using browser. So just hit enter and it will open the um, prompt or choose the account. So I will be using 2 accounts for today, but you can do this for how many accounts you like. So I'll choose the first account, just continue, and if you see that it's all done, and please go back to the Rclone. So after that has been done, you configure this as a shared drive. We will not be sharing that, so it's no. Keep this G drive remote, yes, and enter. So you can see we have our current remote, which is a G drive 1. So we've got one account set up, and we'll be doing the same for another account. So we'll just so to make a upstream, you need at least 2 accounts. And how many accounts, there's no limit for that, but at least 2 accounts to start with. So let's go through the process again. Hit N, and we will be giving the name for the drive or the remote G drive 2. Same, we'll be using Google Drive again, 22, a client ID empty, secret empty. We'll be giving scope 1, and then the service account file empty. Edit advanced config, no, empty. So we'll be again authenticating that again. So let's go through that process again, and we'll be choosing our second account now. So after that has been done, your both account is successfully set up in the Rclone. So again, just press no and just hit enter. So we've got our 2 remotes set up. So you can go and check your Rclone config file, and you can just do it over there, but I find it pretty easy doing through the CLI mode. So now we'll be creating our upstream, so where both our drives merge. So once your individual remotes are ready, we'll create a union remote. A union remote is a special Rclone feature that combines multiple cloud accounts into a single storage system. It automatically distributes file across your accounts and ensures nothing gets hidden if the files exist in multiple places. So to do that, we'll create a new remote again. So that would be N again. So we'll just give the name for the union as union. If you have better name, just keep that, but I like it as union. So we again came through the same process, and here you need to find union, which will be at 56. So that's what we need. Union merges the contents of several upstream FS file system. So 56 for storage, and then we need to enter the value. So Rclone is really flexible, and you can do whatever you want with the remotes. So for today I'm going to give full access and set it up in a way that the coming files will go into the file system or the drive where it has the most space. So for the upstream, to set up both the remotes, we'll give the name. So we had set it up at G drive 1. We will give the semicolon, and then again G drive 2 semicolon again. So that way it will attach the both files, both upstreams remotes So it will attach both remotes into the upstream, and then we will implement the upstream policy, action policy. So that will be EPMFS. So if you don't know what that means, is it ensures new uploads go to the account with the most free space. So we'll set the action policy to that. We'll again create a policy which will be EPMFS, or you can just leave that default by just entering. Search policy, so this will check all the files in the accounts, preventing duplicates or hidden files. So we will set it up as all. Cache time, you can leave it default 120. Edit advanced config, no. Keep this union remote, yes, by default. So we've got our two remotes and one upstream, combining all that remotes into a single upstream file system. So this setup works regardless of which cloud provider you use, allowing you to combine multiple accounts into one seamless storage pool. So what you can do is you can have one Google Drive account, do the similar way. You choose the value 22 as storage. Then if you don't have another Google account, you can add OneDrive as well. So the process is same. You just need to choose the storage value and set it up, and the union does the rest. So after that has been done, we will be mounting our union remote. So to do that, we will just get out of here, and then what we will do is we will mount that in the file system. So this is done to access your combined storage like a normal drive. So we use Rclone mount. So as you can see, we have C drive and D drive as a local disk drives, and you can access your remote upstream like the similar like that as the normal drive, as in a single pool, storage pool. So to do that, we'll just go and hit the command rclone mount, and then the upstream name, which is union for us. Just keep the drive later. I'll be using X. You can do whatever you like. So this creates a local drive, X, representing all your cloud accounts. So we'll be using --vfs cache mode full, like that. So just use that command and then hit enter. So what that does is it ensures smooth file operations, especially for editing documents or streaming media directly from the cloud. So you can see the service Rclone has started, and then we can go back to the file system, and then we can see our union with 30 gigs of storage. So you can access that file system normally. This is a single storage pool, so you can add your other accounts similar, and this has no limit. So it can be 1 TB with multiple Google accounts or OneDrive or whatever account you have. So that has been done. So if you close the command prompt, the mount will be gone. So I'll be showing you how to mount automatically on startup as well later on the video. So first, let's try to upload some files. So first we will go and upload some file from the drive. So I'll go and make a new folder here, just um, for example from drive 1. Okay, create, and then we will upload some files over here. I'll just upload a text file. So I'm using the Google Drive web. So we will go back to the file system, go there, just refresh that. So we got our from drive 1. We'll double click and open if our text file has been there. So yeah, we've got our text file. We'll open that as a normal file. So here we go. Let's upload another file in our another drive. So let's make a new folder from drive 2. Okay, the photo has been uploaded there. Let's go into our local drive, union again, just refresh that. So we've got our from drive 2, and you can see the photo. So we've got, so this works from your web Google Drive to local. Let's test if our local works to the Google Drive now. So I'll be uploading another file from our local drive. Just copy that there. So that's just a normal Excel file. Let's see, and let's go my drive, refresh that. So it has not been uploaded in this one. Let's refresh that. Oops, I need to go to that. Okay, so we got our my Excel. So yeah, both seems to be working, and we've got a single storage pool now. Okay, let's see how we can manage the Rclone in a web graphical user interface. So Rclone provides the GUI as well, so that you can have a shareable link similar to the Google Drive. It is not advanced as Google Drive, but it is functional. So in order to do that, we just need to go back to the CMD again. We'll open a new command prompt. Then we'll just need to type the command rclone rcd rc web GUI. So you can set up a port as well, but you can leave it empty. So just hit enter. So that will open that in the localhost 5572. So you can go into the Explorer, then you can choose the drive you want. I'll choose Union to see all the files. So in order to do that, our local Rclone needs to be running the service. So this launches a web server that you can access in your browser. From here you can manage all your cloud accounts and Union remotes, upload, download, or delete files all through an intuitive web interface. This works for any provider supported by Rclone, making multi-cloud management easy and accessible. So we can see our Excel file, all those things, all the files. So you can download that. You can even share, similar to what Google Drive or any other cloud provider does. So this way you can manage your files through web GUI as well, and you've got your local theme as well. So for the manual port as well, so you just need to do rclone serve http our upstream name union, and just give address to whatever you like, 5564 or anything. Oops. Like that. You can go and access in the browser with whatever port that we have given, 5564, like that. So for most of you, I think this is all, but if you want to ever start Rclone setups automatically when Windows boots, we can use an NSSM. So if you don't know what an NSSM is, so it is the non-sucking service manager. Um, so NSSM lets you run any program as a Windows service. So your Rclone mount or Web GUI starts in the background without needing to open your command prompt like what we did before. So I'll show you how to set it up as well. So you just need to download the executable for NSSM. So the recent version is 2.24. So after that has been downloaded, just need to, what is that? Yeah, extract that file. So just use whichever file, whichever bit your Windows is on. I'll use Win64. So just cut or copy whatever you want. Go to this PC, go into your C drive, and then just create a new folder named NSSM. Copy that. So you can again go to the environment path and add the executable there. Okay, so that has been set up as well. Go back to your CMD. Yep, so NSSM is installed correctly. So to run the NSSM for our union for the Rclone, it's better you open that CMD again in. So after that has been done, just hit NSSM, install whatever name you want, Rclone Union, I'll give that. Oh. So that will open the service installer, then you will choose the path. So we just need to give the executable for the Rclone. We'll be needing that, and rclone.exe. Then we need the path. Then we also need the startup directory. Just copy and paste the startup directory and arguments. You just need to give the argument that we use to mount the Rclone. So that's what I used before. Just change the name if you have any other name for the upstream and the drive later. So install service. So we got our Rclone union installed successfully. To check if our service has been installed successfully, you can just go to services and check for the Rclone Union or any other name that you have given. So we have that Rclone Union, and that seems to be okay as well. So next time when you boot your Windows, you restart or start your Windows, the mount will be automatically done, so you don't need to go to your command prompt and hit that mount again. So when you load the Windows, that will be already um, started. So, and that's it. You have a single massive storage setup combining multiple accounts from any cloud provider supported by Rclone. Whether you prefer command prompt, Rclone browser, or the Web GUI, you can manage your multi-cloud storage efficiently. While it's not literally unlimited, and this setup allows you to manage hundreds of gigabytes of even terabytes as if it were OneDrive. Um, I will be coming up with the video for Linux as well later. I know this is a very long video, but I've tried to cover all the aspects of how you can manage. So I've tried to be very informative so that people who don't know or people who are not tech savvy at all, so they can also use that. And I've also tried to give the description in a brief way about each um, services or each technology that I have used to get this working. So yeah, this video turned out to be a really lengthy one, but anyway, it covers most of the part, and I hope you find it very informative. If you found this tutorial helpful, I would be really glad if you could support me by hitting the like or subscribe, and comment if it worked for you or not. That would be really helpful for me, and yeah, it will show that my videos are being useful for anyone. So yeah, tell me which cloud provider you are combining. Let me know if this worked or not, and please support by like, share, and subscribe as well. That would be really glad. um, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.